Tell me where the invaders are. I decided to trust the devil just this once. Things aren't getting better anyway. As shady as this offer is, I have to hang on to this glimmer of hope.
You're such a romantic. Choosing emotion over logic? I could weep. Takumi, my warrior of love, let me reward you with this map.
The map the sponsor handed me had something that looked like an invader face drawn in one specific spot.
If you go there, you're sure to find invaders. But you'd be wise to bring only Yugamu and Tsubasa with you.
Why not Nozomi?
Don't tell anyone you got this map from me. Sound good?
Huh?
You swear the invaders are really there?
I guess you'll just have to go and see for yourself.
Every word out of the sponsor's mouth made me more and more suspicious. But I had to go there. After that, I waited until morning and woke up Yugamu and Tsubasa. We took the school bus to the place indicated on the map. Really? We'll find invaders if we go here? Yeah, that's what the person who gave me the map said. And just who was that exactly?
Huh?
I can't tell you. It was part of our deal. A deal, you say? Yugamu seemed to sense what was going on, but didn't press the matter further. His back is against the wall, too. Hoping against all hope, we headed for the spot marked on the map. Almost there. Strap in. The ride's gonna get bumpy. And we're here. And so the bus arrived at the place marked on the map. When we got there... Well, this is a big fancy house. Kinda looks like a mansion. Pretty swanky, isn't it? Maybe a commander lived here. We had arrived at a lavishly decorated estate. There was no sign of any enemies near the entrance, but hey, places like these usually have secret hiding places.
Huh.
Let's go inside. Come with me, guys. We cautiously made our way through the mansion with bated breath. Oh, thump thump. Were there really invaders here? Anxiety and anticipation made my heart beat so loudly that I could barely focus. Please let there be invaders. If we don't get some points here, Tsubasa's... I gulped. Deep inside the estate. Oh, but these are all small fry. We found that what we've been looking for. There were so many invaders. Okay, fantastic. I take it back. Am I dreaming? I wanted to pinch my cheeks to be sure, but I didn't have a minute to waste. We had to seize this golden opportunity.
Yeah!
Let's go, guys. Hunt with everything you've got. Yeah. Right. We attacked the invaders with all our might. Yugamu was capable of hunting alone and didn't need my help. But Tsubasa wasn't so good at fighting outside the school. I had to help her get those points. I hunted down the invaders just like always. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. I feel like we've really racked up points. Yeah, but we can't stop yet. Hakimaru and the twins had gained a huge amount of points for finishing off the Squad 4 commander at the outpost. We have to keep getting points here if we want to close the gap. I decided to keep hunting without taking any time to rest. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Is that all of them? Are there any more invaders? I looked around, but it had gone quiet inside the estate. Looks like we got them all. What? It's not enough. We need more points if we want to save Tsubasa. Just then, Yugamu suddenly whirled around, facing the innermost part of the estate. Careful, guys. Strange presence is approaching from over there. Invaders? No, similar, but something's off. Off how? The sound of their footsteps doesn't jive with what I'm sensing. These steps, they seem... Just as Yugamu tilted his head in confusion, they showed themselves. Huh? I couldn't believe my eyes. What I was seeing shouldn't have been possible. No way! How? Oh no.
How
Oh wait, what?
are there humans here?
I thought it was Takemaru's group. What?
I thought they all escaped to the artificial satellite.
Does this mean some of them were left here on Earth? We should ask what happened.
We dropped our weapons at our feet and tried to talk to the people, but...
You invaders will stoop to any low, won't you? How did you even find this place?
It's your fault we changed!
Pardon?
I'm gonna kill you right here and now!
Why are they so mad?
I don't think they're in the mood to talk.
The air was tense. We weren't going to be able to avoid a fight.
Let's run, before they can attack!
We turned for the exit so we could leave the estate. But at the very next moment...
Are you sure about that? Leave now and Tsubasa will die, you know?
You knew!
Gah!
We skidded to a halt after hearing a voice that shouldn't have been there. When we turned around, we saw... a single bee hovering in the air. It was one of the sponsors, and it somehow seemed larger than the others.
Did I startle you? This bee comes equipped with a transceiver. I can speak to you remotely. Anytime, anywhere.
The sponsor was speaking to us through the bee.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to chat. We need to get going.
Going? Why? There's so many invaders here. Don't you want to score some points?
We hunted down all the invaders. All that's left are... humans.
Takumi, what in the world are you talking about? Those things are clearly invaders.
What?
What?
These people? Invaders?
Stop staring and come at me!
Stop staring! Or we'll come whether you're ready or not! I'm gonna kill you! Gonna kill you!
More precisely, they're the armature for invaders. They haven't been processed yet, so they appear more human.
What the hell are you talking about?
The basement of that building is one of the invader production facilities.
Ooh.
It was gathering dust for ages, but now it's back in commission. That is to say, these armatures were brought here to mass-produce new invaders after their numbers were so thoroughly decimated.
Wait. Invaders are made from people?
Opinions are split on whether these armatures can be considered human. But in layman's terms, you're exactly right.
How? Why?
What?
Invaders are made from people. Then the SCU has been murdering people?
Alright, I have one more important thing to share with you. Those armatures are worth a lot of points.
These people are...
Armatures are highly valuable, much more than full-fledged invaders. So whoever bravely hunts them down will be rewarded extra special bonus points.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't care how many points they're worth. I'm not going to kill human beings.
Neither am I. The idea of killing people?
I may be a filthy assassin, but I don't kill people outside of work.
Wow, you still have such righteous moral compasses. But are you sure? If you don't hunt them, Tsubasa's going to die.
Basa's going to die. The moment I heard those words, my body lurched with a wave of dizziness.
Takumi, don't listen to them. I'm not willing to kill people for my own survival.
Let's find another way. We can't stay here.
Oh? There aren't any invaders left anywhere else. You really did hunt them to extinction.
Oh.
If you want to save your little friend, you'll have to make a choice here. Isn't that right, Takumi?
So this is the real reason why the sponsor pointed me here. They wanted to force me to choose between killing human beings or letting one of my friends get killed.
Are you gonna fight or not? To hell with it! Brace yourselves! We'll kamikaze you monsters! Yeah, we're soldiers. We're not scared of dying.
I can't kill another person, even if they are a soldier. But... I don't want to lose another friend. Tsubasa, Yugamu, close your eyes. Talk to me, what are you going to do? Don't, please, you can't. The moment I decided to come here, the choice was already made. I want to protect Yugamu after he stayed by my side through everything, and I want to protect the girl I've truly come to care about. I held my sword aloft with trembling hands.
That's right, Takumi. Do it. Armatures are incredibly weak. One strike from your blade and it's all over.
Shut up, I'm not doing this because you convinced me. I'm doing this of my own free will to save Tsubasa's life.
No! Takumi! Don't!
Stop, Takumi!
I have to summon the evil inside of me. Just this once, I need to channel Eito Atsuki. Inside my body, I carry the will of the person who so despised humanity. I'll take the sword and...
No!
I brought it down swiftly. Oh no. 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 Day 77. I don't even get to know? I can't. No matter how hard I try, I can't forget. I killed human beings. I've committed an unforgivable crime. Unable to confront what I'd done, I was hiding from reality under the covers in my bed. How could I? Who were those people? What were they doing there? Why were they so hostile towards us even though they were human just like us? Why are there still people on Earth? I thought they all evacuated to the satellite. Nothing makes any sense. Nobody who knows the truth even tried to tell us what's going on here. But one thing's for certain. Those people, I killed them. I can still feel the weight of my sin in my palms. That was all that mattered. Enough of this. I don't want to think anymore. Day 78. Takumi, are you up? I swear I just heard Nozomi's voice. I thought I was hallucinating, but then I could sense someone at my bedside. The closing ceremony for round 3 just wrapped up. You saved Tsubasa. You did it, Takumi. Thank you for saving her. But who died? I saved her life. As I heard the news, a single tear trickled from my eye. My goodness. I managed to protect the girl I love. I really did it. Tsubasa's been in bed for a while, but I'm sure she'll be better soon. So you better get well soon too, okay? Everybody wants to see you. Nozomi is being so optimistic and cheery. She must be trying to lift my spirits. But I need to face what I've done. Who was executed in round 3? Nozomi flinched after I asked in a strained voice. It was Takemaru! Aww. I guess he gave all the invaders he found over to the twins. So he ended up in last place.
Huh?
The real Takemaru way to go out. He was always putting his friends first. He must be cursing me from the other side. He hated me so much and I ended up forcing him into last place. No, just before he was executed, he suddenly got so calm. He said he wanted to tell you he was sorry. Sorry? To me? He gave me a letter. I'll read it to you. Takumi, I'm sorry for all the horrible shit I did to you. I just hated you so damn much. But when I thought about it with a cool head, I couldn't even remember why I felt that way about you. Maybe I was using my hatred for you to avoid confronting reality. So I made you my scapegoat. I'm the only one to blame for everything. You don't gotta forgive me. You gotta forgive Ima and Kako. Adios. That's the end of his message. Aw, Takemaru. He was such a good guy. I always knew that since we'd already survived 100 days together once, but why did things have to end up this way this time? Oh. Nozomi ran her hand reassuringly over my back as I screamed, my throat hoarse. Oh. Day 79. Sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. I cycled quickly between sleep and wakefulness. What I did weighed on me too heavily when I was awake, so I would retreat back to the land of sleep in search of reprieve. But whenever I fell asleep, I'd dream of the day I killed those people. The memory of my hands covered in their blood would return. I flew out of bed, soaked in sweat, but even awake, I was still in hell. It was agony after agony, whether I was sleeping or awake, but I didn't try to pull myself out of the cycle. I can't run away from this pain. After all, this is what I... Just then...
Yoo-hoo, Takumi! Still being antisocial in there.
Evening, Takumi. The two of us decided to sneak into your room in the dead of the night. I could hear Yugamu and Darumi in the darkness. Two of them sat beside my bed and launched right into some casual small talk. You're probably hoping for Tsubasa. Unfortunately, she's not feeling so well right now. The mental shock caused her to develop a fever, but she's getting better, so don't worry.
Mistress Tsubasa is getting 24-hour personalized care from me, so there's nothing to worry about at all. I dabbed every nook and cranny of Mrs. Tsubasa's body with a damp cloth. The lewd sight of Mistress Tsubasa's body flushed by fever. It was crazy erotic. Girl, don't. What are you doing? What are you doing to my girl? Takumi, you're the only one who can protect Tsubasa from the clutches of this perverted succubus. You'd better get up before something horrible happens.
Yeah!
You can just... The what? Is that a word?
They kept directing the conversation back to me. I wanted to answer, but I desperately resisted the urge. We brought Darumi to meet Kamyun yesterday, but it was a total disaster. Darumi got way too excited by how cute she is.
Who could possibly keep their cool after seeing a cute little shrine maiden girl? Oh, Kamyun, light of my life, fire of my loins. I grabbed her and munched on those cute little ears. Even when she tried to fight me off with tears in her eyes, I munched without mercy.
Narumi was all over her, so Nozomi got jealous. Hearing them talk made me want to return to normalcy, but I can't go back. I can never go back. I took the lives of those people. I robbed them of the days that lied ahead of them. It wouldn't be fair if I just kept living a life of joy and pleasure. I can't allow it. I'm not gonna get out of this bed. I'll stay here until I die. I need to wallow in the anguish of hell and die a dog's death. After all, this is the only way I can atone. Poor guy. Day 80.
You're in an awfully sorry state, Takumi.
I heard another voice. It was Kamyun. Did she leave the hangar to come check on me?
Yugamu told me everything. No wonder you're so worn out. You must have been quite shocked to find out the truth behind what you refer to as invaders.
Shock didn't even begin to cover it. My whole world had been turned upside down.
Takumi, as you've discovered, invaders were once human. The truth of the invaders is that they are combat organisms created from wounded soldiers and veterans. I never wanted to tell you this cold, painful truth.
Huh?
So we've been fighting other humans all this time? Yes, in a sense. Which means the destruction of the surface isn't because of world death, it's the scars left from the ravages of war. The Tokyo residential complex we'd all been living in before must have been some kind of underground shelter then. Even if it is war, we can't kill people. It's true that you killed people, but you could view it as an act of salvation. The people you killed were poor soldiers fated to be turned into combat organisms in the near future. You allowed them to die as humans. You freed them from their fate of being turned into monsters. That's compassion, not evil. All things are ordained by God. Our scriptures say there is no such thing as destiny. Kamyun tried desperately to reason with me, to free me from my guilt, and while I appreciated the thought, I didn't want to be freed. If I let myself forget what it felt like, I'm sure I'll just end up doing it again. I just had this horrible feeling that's what would happen. So I clung to my guilty conscience and decided to rot away here. It was only right. No, talk to me. Day 81.
You're completely depressed, aren't you, Takumi?
I heard another voice. This time it was the sponsor. What are you doing in my room? Of all the people, I don't want you in my room.
Fair enough. I mean, you've been tainted by the act of murder. But it was splendid the way you killed them so mercilessly. The noble knight dirtying his hands to protect the one he loves. You really are quite the romantic.
So you see,
It gives my life so much meaning to push romantics like you to commit mortal sins. You should see the look on your face. You look like a prisoner locked up in a dungeon.
A prisoner? Well, I am a criminal, so I deserve to die a miserable death in a filthy cell.
The knight awakes from his delusions of romance and confronts his crimes to discover that he is no more than a mere murderer. He must find himself hideous. He must be repulsed by himself. It must make him wish he was dead.
A murderer pretending to be a knight in shining armor? That describes me perfectly. I don't regret my choice, but I wish I was dead. They're right.
Oh, I only wish I could torture you now that you're so weak and fragile. But I can't. It's against the rules for the sponsor to touch you unprovoked.
even so.
Who made this ridiculous rule anyway? I want to play with you, Takumi. I guess that leaves me no choice. I'll just have to toy with your mental state.
So please don't.
You're an evil murderer, and you think you're better than everyone else. Nobody likes you, everybody hates you. Might as well go eat worms.
I would like to argue against that because my friends have been coming to check up on me and perk me up. The sponsor kept childishly insulting me. Day 82. Every time I fell asleep, I dreamed of the people I killed. They were ghosts glaring at me in the darkness. And when I awoke, the ghosts would vanish. In their place was endless darkness. I'd go back to sleep, and the ghosts would hover in the air once more. I'd wake up, and they'd disappear. Every day, it repeated itself. Gradually, I started to be unable to discern if I was dead or alive. Maybe. The night I killed them, I died with them. Poor guy's got PTSD. Takumi. I was on the verge of tears the moment I heard her voice. I wanted to leap out of bed and cling to her. It took everything in me not to act on that impulse. Why didn't you act on that impulse? Sorry I wasn't here sooner. I've been in bed all this time too. I'm sorry you're in so much pain and you shouldn't be. I'm sorry you had to do something like that because of me. I could clearly hear the sound of Tsubasa's tears hitting the floor.
Huh?
It's okay. I'm the one who did it. And when someone does something wrong, they need to suffer for it. No, you didn't do anything wrong. The ones we really should be blaming are the people who put us in this horrible situation to begin with. We just got dragged here all of a sudden and forced to fight these enemies we didn't know anything about. And then this stupid killing game started. It's also confusing. You didn't do anything wrong. 2 teardrops fell onto my cheek. The girl I love is crying. I want to comfort her, but I can't touch her. My hands are too dirty. No, Tsubasa, there's no point trying to rationalize it. I can't run away from what I did. My hands tell the story. They're covered in blood. Blood that will never wash away. It wasn't about words or reason. My hands gave it away. They branded me as a criminal. Don't worry about me anymore. I'm evil. I don't belong with you guys. I wanted to get Tsubasa as far away from me as soon as possible. I didn't want to sully her with all the sin and death I brought it with me. But she never made an attempt to leave my side. Fine, if you think you're a criminal, so be it. Takumi the criminal. I'm fine with this new label of yours, so at least hear what I have to say about our future. Our future? I talked with Yugamu and Darumi earlier. We're never going to be able to go back to how it was before. Yugamu made Kyoshika drink poison. Darumi killed Hideko. Even if we tried to live like normal in the complex, I think we'd suffer trying to readjust to peaceful lives. She's right. We've strayed a long way from the lives we used to live. I couldn't face Mom or Dad. I couldn't go back to that life. Not that I even planned on trying. But Tsubasa, you're still clean. You can still go back. Listen to me, Takumi. We'll live together as roommates when we get to the artificial satellite. Roommates? We'll rent out some cheap little detached home, and all 4 of us criminals can live together in poverty. It might be hard for us to reintegrate into society when we get back from the war, but at least when we go home, we'll have the friends who went through it with us. I'm sure we can overcome anything as long as we're together. Tsubasa's voice was lively as she described our future together. We'll get part-time jobs so we can afford food and pay the bills. I need to start researching some cheap but tasty recipes right away. Oh, and we should get some cheap appliances from secondhand shops. Even total junk is no problem because I can fix it. Tsubasa, what are you... We'll be busy on weekdays, so we might not even get to see each other. But we can make up for it by making sure we take weekends off together. We can rent some cheap DVDs and have an all-day watch party. That very moment, I could clearly envision the life Tsubasa was describing. She is so sweet. It was so vivid, almost like I could reach out and grab it.
I bet Darumi won't want to watch anything except B-grade horror movies. She and Yugamu will love it. We're gonna feel left out, but we'll still watch all of them to the end. Doesn't take much to convince us, huh? After we're done, we'll all clean up the popcorn Darumi threw all over the place. We'll all sigh and laugh as we sweep. You'll say, "You made us waste our day off watching these garbage movies." And I'll say, "But I kind of enjoyed it."
An overwhelming feeling welled up as I played out the scene in my head. This feeling rising up inside of me, it was longing. I wanted this future. I wanted it so bad. It hurt. No, I can't start dreaming about the future. I can't let myself have a future after taking so many lives. It's not right. Go away. I frantically repeated these words in my head. Demons aren't allowed to dream about happy endings. There was a warm sensation on my lips. Tsubasa's lips rested neatly atop mine. She's crying! Her breath, her warmth, her hope, her life, I felt it all in my soul.
I just took half of your sins, Takumi. Guess that makes me a criminal too. And in exchange, I gave you half of my life.
The moment I heard those words, I truly felt like I'd been reborn. I got goosebumps! There was a faint warmth in my chest.
It's okay. You can make things right. I know you're a kind person, Takumi. So please, Make my dream come true. Let's all be roommates.
Aw. After giving me another kiss on the cheek, she suddenly jolted back.
Yeah.
No, I did it again. I've kissed two people practically back to back. Am I just easy? Anyway, talk to me. Get well soon. I'm out of here. Tsubasa rushed out the door. The sound of her briskly shutting it behind her echoed in the room. The moment I heard that sound, he got up!
Huh?
I unconsciously risen to my feet. My body was moving. My heart was telling me it still wanted to live. It was as if I'd never lost the will to keep going in the first place. I felt almost as if I wasn't myself. I guess I'm half Tsubasa now. Tsubasa had breathed half of her life into me, and she'd taken on half of my sin, which meant...
Okay, Tsubasa. Let's do this.
I'm the most horrible person to ever exist. A complete villain who kills people, scum that doesn't deserve to live, trash, a grim reaper, a demon. But that's exactly why I have to fight for my friends. You can now start calling him Takubasa. Yes. I'll use these filthy hands to cradle Tsubasa's beautiful dream and keep it safe. And in order to do that...
I'm gonna finish this invader hunt, once and for all.
Oh, that scene gave me goosebumps! She's so good. I love her. Day 83. Sorry for worrying you guys. I'm fine now. The next morning, back on my feet, I called everyone to the hangar and apologized for being in bed for so long. Takumi, thank goodness you're okay. You were so sad. There. I'll make you some porridge with egg later, okay? No thanks on the porridge. I get the feeling Nozomi's been turning more and more sisterly ever since she started looking after Kamyun. Darumi, Gamu, you two came to visit me a lot. Thanks for cheering me up.
Too bad you didn't die so I could have Mistress Tsubasa all to myself.
You look so adorable in your catatonic state. I wanted to immortalize you in wax and use you to decorate my room. Hey, stop saying scary things or no dessert. Seriously, stop with the big sister act.
Maybe everyone looks like Kamyun to her now.
I wanted to thank Kamyun too, but there was no sign of her. Maybe she was working on the escape pod. And last, but far from least, Tsubasa. Oh, she's blushing. She awkwardly averted her eyes. I guess she must be feeling embarrassed about what happened. I decided I would talk to her about it later, then look to Yugamu. He urged me to keep talking with his eyes. Takumi, sorry to do this when you're just getting back, but we need to discuss what happens next right away. If we take too long, round 4 will start. Round 4 will last from day 86 until day 100. Right now is our break. There's no way we're going to do this a 4th time. Absolutely not. We're all in agreement then. We're not participating in this invader hunt again. But if we want to leave the game, we're going to need to procure fuel for the escape pod somehow. Fuel? As in a large amount of cryptoglobin? Kamyun said before we'd need the cryptoglobin from the strongest class of commanders. So we can get it from, oh shoot, what was his name again? Alshea? Strongest class? Oh, Dalshea, sorry. Strongest class of commanders? That Dalshea surely fits the bill. If we can beat him and take his cryptoglobin, we'll definitely be able to launch the escape pod. But he was insanely strong. Our attacks didn't do anything to him. I have PTSD from almost being killed by him.
Are you alright, Mistress Tsubasa? If you need somewhere to puke,
Came for my face. Not necessary. I can relate to your nausea. Alshea is beyond powerful. How is it fair that his defense is enough to nullify every attack? He's the only one we just can't beat. Alone, that is. Alone? I wonder what he was implying. And just then...
Please allow me to handle Dalshea.
Yeah?
Whoa, when did you get here?
Oh my god!
The jailbait shrine maiden, stop! So cute when you just show up like that. My sister's the cutest girl in the cosmos. True enough, but more importantly, Kami, do you know anything about Dalshea?
Dalshea is one of the most renowned warriors in all of history. Naturally, word of his abilities spread throughout the land.
And do you know how we can get through those impossible defenses of his?
Dalshea. He's permanently cloaked in a mist of divine blood. The blood he expels is the true form of his impenetrable defense. In order to damage him, you must first destroy his cloak of cryptoglobin.
Destroy it? How do we do that?
It's quite simple. Use poison. Your divine blood is weak only to poison. Even more so when it's exposed like that.
So we need poison that works on cryptoglobin. We better figure that... Wait, hold on. I could swear we already... The cryptoglobin they absorb courses through their body, so I simply need to develop a poison that acts on cryptoglobin. Hey, Yugamu, you made a poison that works on cryptoglobin when you killed the previous sponsor, right? Could we use that to beat Dalshea? Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. I've already given Kanwin the poison I made.
Damu's poison is quite well made. After I make a few improvements to it, it'll be able to break through Dalshea's impenetrable defenses.
Things were moving smoothly and quickly. If we keep this momentum going, we'll be able to take down Dalshea and get his cryptoglobin. But don't celebrate just yet. We have another foe who's a far bigger nuisance. Let me guess. The sponsor. I can't get a read on them at all. It's highly likely that they'll insert themselves in our battle with Dalshea. They might even have a more evil trick in store for us. Knowing them, they definitely do. Maybe we should take out the sponsor first?
I want to kill Dalshea first. If we keep letting Grandpa wander around outside the old folks' home, it's not going to be pretty.
In short, we have two options right now. Target Dalshea or target the sponsor. And making that decision falls to me as team leader, I suppose. It so pains me to force you to make a decision while you're convalescing, but I would prefer it if our leader chose our course of action. Whatever you choose, we'll see it through to the end. Do we take care of Dalshea as soon as possible, or do we take care of the sponsor first? If we get Dalshea's cryptoglobin, we can escape, but it's entirely possible the sponsor will throw something at us to stop us. Maybe we should start with the sponsor then. But I really would rather avoid a direct confrontation with them. We already know how to deal with Dalshea, but we don't even know who or what the sponsor really is. Dalshea or the sponsor? I have to make a choice. What am I gonna do here?